Good morning. Just letting a few more people come in. 2 Timothy 2:15 says, "Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman need not be ashamed, by rightly dividing the word of truth." Today, for our Honors Convocation, we celebrate those who have studied to show thyself approval. We have over 368 honors students, so let's give ourselves a round of applause. Dr. Martin Luther King says, "The function of education is to teach one to think critically and intensely." Education, the true definition of education, is when character meets integrity. You represent the best of integrity and education. Our honors program shall begin. The greetings have been established. Dr. Kimbrough said, "You know what to do," so that's what we're going to do. Again, welcome to celebrate our students. Education is about teaching and learning. Today, we celebrate the works of those who have made those achievements. Before we have the invocation, we will have welcome and greetings of special guests. Welcome our board chair, Chairman Rika Lewis-Payton. Let's give her a round of applause. We have Judge Reginald Jeter, if you can wave. Are there any other officials, representatives? So be it. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. We will now have our invocation.
Greetings. Our collective goal is to ensure that all of our students are allotted the opportunity to grow and achieve academically in a safe, conducive learning environment. Today, we are grateful for the success and blessings. We ask for guidance and wisdom for our leaders, mentors, and command the presence of unity to grace this place, our beloved Talladega College.
You may be seated. Welcome.
Good morning. Excellence in education encompasses various aspects, such as teaching methods, curriculum design, student outcomes, and the overall educational environment. Defining educational excellence involves identifying the specific attributes and qualities that represent a high standard of education. Today, we have set aside this time to showcase the excellence of a Talladega College education. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Honors Convocation observance. Keep striving, scholars, because the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Our music department will now bring a musical selection entitled Ballet Impressions. After the selection, Ms. Bocage will introduce our speaker.
A pleasant good morning. Today, we welcome home Miss Talladega College alumna, Dr. Autumn Jeter. She is a hometown girl for Fairfield, Alabama, who had big dreams and has not stopped striving for more. She is a 2001 alumnus who earned an educational specialist degree from the University of Alabama at Birmingham and a Doctor of Education degree from Samford University. Her educational background has allowed her to strengthen her wings as a well-rounded instructional leader who believes in serving her community and promoting fairness for all. She is the wife of Circuit Court Judge Reginald L. Jeter, and the mother of 2 sons. She has indeed put in the work and is still working with her community in the Lynx Incorporated and the Junior League of Birmingham. She was initiated into Chi Chapter Fall 1998 of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and is an active Silver Soror. Her hard work has paid off. Today, Dr. Jeter serves as the Assistant State Superintendent with the Alabama State Department of Education. Help me give a big welcome to one of our own, Dr. Autumn Jeter.
Hearing her say silver means I'm old. You know how the organization structure works. Typical teacher, I have a lot going on up here. Hopefully this won't fall off. Let's see. To the Talladega College Board of Trustees, Interim President, Dr. Walter Kimbrough, faculty and staff of our great institution, parents, visitors, friends, and most of all, the graduating class of 2025. Good morning. And it's a hot day in Alabama today, so forgive me if I have to drink my water. The theme set before me today, striving for excellence, beyond measure with no limits. You can make it anywhere in the world by having started here at Talladega College. The first decision for success, the buck stops here. From this moment forward, I will accept responsibility for my past. I understand that the beginning of wisdom is to accept the responsibility for my own problems, and that by accepting responsibility for my past, I free myself to move into bigger, brighter future of my choosing. Never again will I blame my parents, friends, my boss, employees for my present situation. Neither my education or lack thereof, my genetics, or the circumstantial ebb and flow of everyday life will affect my future in a negative way. If I allow myself to blame those uncontrollable forces for my lack of success, I will be forever caught in a web of the past. I will look forward. I will not let history control my destiny. The buck stops here. I accept responsibility for my past. I am responsible for my success. I am where I am today, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, or financially, because of decisions I have made. My decisions have and will always be governed by my thinking. Therefore, I am where I am today, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, because of how I think. Today, I will begin the process of changing where I am and how I move forward by changing the way I think. I want to thank God for the opportunity to stand before you as an extremely proud graduate of the class of 2001. I also want to personally thank Mr. Anthony Jones and any other staff members who supported having me, one of your own, to come back as your Honors Day speaker. I also want to give a very special thank you to my husband, as you've heard, Circuit Court Judge Reginald Jeter, for traveling over with me today. And finally, any other friends, past faculty members, anyone that came here to not only hear from me, but to support you. You may wonder why I started this speech off by reading from a book. Well, for those who are wondering, the answer is simple: to help you hear and see where your future can go and who to blame it on or not on before my speech ever takes flight. My goal for our time together, and I do realize I'm focusing this way where the students are, but my goal for our time together is to pour knowledge into you, connect with you from my TC experiences, and help you understand why you can make it anywhere. Now, I could stop and sit down and really stop right then, but I have a lot to say today, so hang in there with me. So buckle up. TC Flight 2025 is about to take off, and I'm your pilot. Today, we gather to celebrate an extraordinary milestone in your academic journey, the achievements you have accomplished, and the dedication you have shown. Honors Day is not just about recognizing high grades. It's about acknowledging the hard work, the late nights, the sacrifices, and the perseverance each of you have demonstrated throughout your studies. Talladega College is a small but well-known HBCU in Alabama, as you know. A school that recruits students from all over the state, nation, and internationally. The oldest, first HBCU in the state of Alabama. A school with a rich history of producing successful graduates as I stand before you today and those who have been with you before me. A school that's home to the first when it comes to Greek letter organizations. I should stop right there because those small nugget points speak volume about our school and what it can do for you and so many in the future. You will hear me say throughout this speech, this Talladega College education can take you anywhere. And when you do, know that your flight, your life is moving higher and higher. As students, you must believe that it can take you anywhere. Know that belief alone won't do it. Actions are required. You must have a plan and execute that plan to the next level. Proverbs 12:11 reads, "Those who work their land will have an abundance of food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense." In my translation, have a plan. I had a plan when I left here, and work it. To those fantasy believers, everything on social media is not what it seems, it's not what it's cracked up to be, and most of the time, it's not even real. Especially in the climate of no more fact checking. If you didn't know that, they don't have to fact check it anymore. Half of the things on those platforms are AI generated. Day to day in this nation, our lives keep changing, and nothing will be given to you. Not that anything was ever given to us. We know better than that, and I don't know why they keep getting it twisted. But be prepared to work extra hard. Go that extra mile and give that extra effort for what's inevitably yours. You must be prepared. Believe me when I say you must be prepared, because this Talladega College education has prepared you for those jobs, to earn that next degree, enlist in the military, or whatever your plans may be next. You are ready. Along your journey, there will be no's. I could sit here and tell you how many no's I received over my professional career, but there will be chances. When you are faced with that nice no thank you, do not stop because you were not awarded the job the first time, or you did not get that into that big graduate school you want to attend next year. Instead, reframe your thinking and your plan and try again. Sometimes what you think you want or what you think you should have right now is not God's plan for you. Amid those no's or any appearances of setbacks, there will be yeses. Believe me again, during my almost 25-year career, I did not get the job the first time, every time. I did not get selected for the organization. I did not get the salary I wanted right off or whatever. But eventually I got it because my husband can tell you, I did not stop. You may ask or question as you move forward, why? Why me or why not me? Shake that off. The flight cannot take off successfully with bad pilots who feel like they can't do it. And you are the pilot of your life. Think about this and put it into context if you know these people. J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, faced many challenges, including failing her first semester at the University of Exeter. She persevered and became, as we know, one of the best-selling authors of all time. Oprah Winfrey worked on a failed news show and was demoted from her primetime role. But she kept at it and later gained her own talk show, which gained her international success. Michael Jordan, my favorite basketball player, fully expected to be on his high school's 10th grade varsity team. Or in the 10th grade, he expected to be on varsity. But when the roster came out, he was not on it. Of course, we know he's regarded as one of the best basketball players of all time, the GOAT. But imagine if he had stopped playing basketball. And Mr. Walt Disney's failed production company was labeled as lacking creativity. At one point, Disney was living on dog food and unable to pay his rent. But with a fighter spirit and focused work ethic, we know the rest is history for Disney World. Put all that into context to your life. The secret of life is to fall 7 times, but get up 8. Don't let the no's, missed opportunities, untaken chances, seasonal friends, or that not so good boo stop you. They may set you back or hurt you. Just regain focus with a renewed spirit, because this Talladega College education and the experiences have prepared you. Let's talk about my story and think about yourselves as I share. As has been said, I am a Talladega alum, very proud of our school and to have graduated from here. I'll return in a few weeks to volunteer at your graduation as a Crimson Ambassador. But how did I get here? How did I find Talladega College? And why did I choose to come here? And some have heard my story, so forgive me if you have. That means I'm doing a good job. They keep inviting me back. However, there were 2 school options for me, both HBCUs. One was a really well-known, good HBCU in Mississippi, and the other was a smaller, really good HBCU nestled right here in Alabama. My goals were to major in education so I could teach one day. I wanted to be on the dance team at whatever college I decided upon, and I wanted to get involved in organizations on campus. So I made sure my 2 schools had those options for me. My number one priority in making the decision on where to go was to make sure the school offered a reputable college or school of education. We know that you go to schools where your major is offered. I wanted to be the next set of teachers in our nation, which still is needed this day. President Kimbrough and I were just discussing that. The second big factor was to dance and have the opportunity to be involved in other civic organizations on campus. And you may say, well, that's not important to college, but yes, it is, because being a holistic student takes you far. As I decided, Talladega offered a community feeling, a home feeling, and I knew that I would fit in. That did it for me. Decision made, I was going to Talladega. Now, I knew the campus because I have a sister and aunt that graduated from here and were involved in organizations, so I knew what the school could do for me. As a school and students, during my time, we were thriving, striving. There was so much fun all over, so much community, so many positive relationships with our professors, and we even knew our president at that time really well. It was good. Talladega gave me the opportunity to join Greek life, as has been shared, Fall 98, AKA. It afforded me friendships that are life-lasting, to grow as a leader, and to help make a positive impact on campus. But it took all of us, students, staff, administration, working collectively to make sure that our school culture was what it needed to be. And although I may have thought at that time that the bigger HBCU in Mississippi was right for me, life and the Lord helped me to see that the smaller, thriving liberal arts school right here in Alabama, just an hour and 20 minutes from my home, was indeed the best place for me. So you see, you may have been at a crossroads or had to make a decision similar to mine. But I know, based on what I see this morning from this stage, that the best decision was made. Where you are today, this space in here, in the chapel, is where you were destined to be. You are soon to be Talladega made. If I've made it from here, you can too. I didn't come from a home with money. I came from a single parent home, but I made it and you can too. I met a guy during my time as a college student here. He didn't attend Talladega. He attended a school in Birmingham, but had I not been a student here, I never would have met him. And that guy and I have been married 21 years this summer. He spent some time down here too. He came over here a lot. So Talladega College has its perks. I met and made lifelong friends, and I've shared with you all, and you've heard all the other opportunities I was a part of while I was here. I was a Crimson Ambassador, served on the SGA, was Miss UNCF, traveled to states I'd never visited, and attended the Million Woman March in Washington, D.C. with my professors and upperclassmen. I think I was the only freshman through a class we were taking, all because of my Talladega experience and connections. And of course, I was Miss Talladega College. Most importantly, the foundation for my future career was established right here. This Talladega education that I keep speaking on prepared me to pass the teacher certification exam. It prepared me to pursue other degrees. The same experience and education that I received, you have received it as well. An education from this fine institution can take you anywhere, but you must believe it. There's a slogan in a local school system back in Birmingham, and it reads, "Start here, go anywhere." And that should be your mindset. You started here at Talladega, you can go anywhere. And you guys are unique. You are a unique graduating class because you've experienced something that we never did while I was here. You've been here during the tough financial decision-making time. You have seen students come and go. You have learned how to push through those adverse times. Our school will rebound, and we are rebounding because we produce too many good students to let it go. We produce greatness, and I'm looking at it from here. As you grow personally and professionally, there will always be times that others will pour into you. Excuse me. As they pour into you, they will become your mentors. They will see traits in you that you don't see in yourselves. Surround yourselves with those type of people. Not the ones that are jealous of you, and you may have some of those now. The ones who are not afraid that one day you may be the next mayor, the next college president, or the next senator. Surround yourselves with those people. They will come in many shapes, forms, fashions, and ages, but you'll know when it's the right people who should be in your life. They will help change your life's trajectory to even greater heights. I know this personally. Here's an example of when I was here at the college and what I mean by people pouring into you. When I enrolled as a student, I set goals. But I had no idea that 3 years later, going into my senior year, I would be named Miss Talladega College. No idea, because that wasn't my goal as a freshman. I didn't know anything about it. I knew there were college queens. Back then, all the HBCU college queens were in the Ebony magazine. I saw all that, but it wasn't my goal. I didn't even know how you could do that. But one day at an event outside of school, and I'm sure he doesn't remember, but Anthony Jones said to me, he said, and I actually remember this, "Autumn, I watched you at your sister's wedding. You are going to be our next Miss Talladega College." Now, mind you, he had absolutely no power over the votes, anything. He had no connections. And I honestly can't remember if he even worked here back then. But he and other graduates were significantly vested in the best for Talladega. He watched me. He had known me for a while at that point. He knew my character. He knew a personal trial my family was facing with my mother back then. And he just knew me. He saw something in me and began to pour into me. That's what I mean by surround yourselves with those individuals who will pour into you. Based on all of that, we prepared for the spring election. That's what I mean again. Others will see something in you, although I didn't even know how you become Miss Talladega College. Others will see that you can do it, and they'll show you the way. As you grow and become more and more wise and focused on what you want to do, allow the good people to help you along the way as you work toward those goals. Your college education will allow you those opportunities, but you must believe it. Our great First Lady said in one of her speeches, we should always have 3 friends in our lives. One who walks ahead, who we look up to and follow. One who walks beside, who is with us every step of our journey. And then the one who we reach back, bring them along after we've cleared the way. In my words, once you make it with this TC education, reach back and bring others with you. When you find good work talent as you progress in life, and if they meet the need that you or another employer are looking for, give them a chance. Never forget where you come from, because someone along your journey is going to give you a chance. As I come to TC Flight 2025 descent, again, forgive me, it's a lot of clothes we have on up here. I remind you to be proud of your honors today. Be proud of your education you have received, and be proud to be a soon-to-be Talladega College grad. That's post-worthy. I'm always proud, always telling people I graduated from Talladega College, and I'm always shining that Alpha Laura Vega light bright. I charge you to do the same. From a Talladega College foundation, I've progressed, as you know, to assistant state superintendent, earning multiple advanced degrees along the way. And if Talladega College paved my way, imagine what it can do for you, because we are Talladega College. That means limitless potential. I know I've shared a good bit with my story with you today in hopes of making a connection with you on your future trajectory, but also so that you can see you and me and me and you. I am you, you are me, we are Talladega College. And in true teacher form, before I sit, I want to share this with you. Excuse me, you all. One day I got a chance. It just seemed to show up. I acted like it knew me, as if I wanted something. I didn't know why that chance was here. What do you do with the chance? I wondered. It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted to grab me. I started to reach for that chance, but I was unsure and pulled back. So that chance flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wish I had taken my chance. I realized I wanted that chance, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't sure, but I decided to try. I went to reach for it, but I missed and failed. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to feel this way again. So after that, whenever I got a chance, another chance, I ignored it. And the more I ignored those chances, the less they came around. Until one day, I noticed that I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I don't get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was I still did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid. And if I wasn't sure if I would ever be brave enough to take another chance when it came my way, then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. I realized it was up to me. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I would be ready. Then one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining far off in the distance. Is it possible, I hoped? Could this be my chance? I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could toward that chance. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid. I was still scared. But now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this was actually a huge chance. And this time, I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and grabbed it. I held on with it with all my might. It felt so good to soar. It felt so good to fly and be free with my chance. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out anymore. There's just so much I want to see and discover. So what do you do with a chance when it comes your way? You take it, because it just might be the start of something incredible. Your chance is now. Remember, the achievements you are being honored for today are not merely the end, they are the stepping stones toward your future. As you move forward, I encourage you to carry with you the lessons I've shared with you today, the friendships you forged while being students here at Talladega, and the passions you've discovered. The world needs your talents and your voices. Embrace challenges, be resilient, and always strive for greatness in whatever field you choose. Congratulations on your upcoming graduation. Congratulations on all honors and awards today. And thank you for having me. And don't ever forget and remember that we are Talladega College. Your flight has landed. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause to Dr. Jeter. And let's give a round of applause to Ms. Saunders, our saxophonist, Dr. Wu, Mr. Steen, and Dr. Burns Bell from the music department for their wonderful works today. So as I bring up the deans will particularly give you the honors for the students that have their boots on the ground. So we first have Dr. Brown.
Good morning. We are here to honor student academic excellence at its best. We begin with those students, undergraduates, who have earned a 4.0 GPA or better spring 2024. Please stand and be recognized. Spring 2024, 4.0 GPA. Next, we will honor the graduate students with a GPA of 4.0 spring 2024. Please stand and be recognized. Next, we will honor undergraduates 4.0 fall 2024. Please stand and be recognized. Our next category is 4.0 graduate students for 4.0 for fall 2024. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you.
Good morning, Degans. Honor organizations play a pivotal role in recognizing and celebrating the academic excellence and leadership qualities of students. These organizations offer membership based on rigorous criteria, including high GPA thresholds and contributions to academic research or community service. Joining an honor organization not only signifies a student's hard work and dedication, but also provides valuable networking opportunities, scholarships, and a platform for personal and professional development. By acknowledging these students, academic institutions foster a culture of achievement, encouraging others to strive for excellence in their academic endeavors. We will now take this opportunity to recognize students with membership in several honor societies here at Talladega College. Alpha Phi Sigma National Criminal Justice Honor Society. Alpha Phi Sigma is the National Honor Society for Criminal Justice Students, founded in 1942 to recognize academic excellence and promote professionalism among those in the field of criminal justice. With a commitment to fostering a community of scholars, Alpha Phi Sigma emphasizes the importance of research, education, and service, aiming to enhance the understanding of crime and justice in society. Will the members of Alpha Phi Sigma National Criminal Justice Honor Society, Pi Zeta Xi chapter, please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Alabama Lewis Stokes Alliance Minority Program. The Alabama Lewis Stokes Alliance for Minority Program is designed to increase the number of underrepresented minority students pursuing degrees in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This initiative focuses on providing resources, mentorship, and hands-on research opportunities to enhance academic performance and retention rates among minority students in Alabama's higher education institutions. Will the members of the Alabama Lewis Stokes Alliance Minority Program please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The Ronald E. McNair Program. The Ronald E. McNair Scholars Program is a prestigious initiative designed to promote the academic and professional development of underrepresented students in higher education. Named after Dr. Ronald McNair, an astronaut and physicist who exemplified the spirit of perseverance and excellence. This program provides participants with opportunities to engage in research, mentorship, and graduate school preparation. By fostering a supportive community, the McNair program aims to cultivate a new generation of scholars who possess the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in their chosen fields. Will the members of the Ronald E. McNair program please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Alpha Chi Honor Society. The Alpha Chi Honor Society, founded in 1922, is a national collegiate honor society that recognizes and promotes academic excellence among students in higher education. Membership is typically extended to students in the top 10% of their class, regardless of their major, emphasizing the society's commitment to interdisciplinary scholarship. Alpha Chi provides its members with opportunities for leadership, service, and networking, as well as access to scholarships and fellowships. Will the 2024-25 inductees of the Alpha Chi Honor Society please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Omicron Delta Kappa. Omicron Delta Kappa is a prestigious national leadership honor society that recognizes and promotes excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service among college students. Founded in 1914 at Washington and Lee University, Omicron Delta Kappa aims to foster a spirit of collaboration and integrity across campuses. The society honors students who demonstrate outstanding leadership in various fields, including academics, athletics, and community service, thereby encouraging a well-rounded approach to personal development. Will the 2024-25 inductees of the Omicron Delta Kappa Honor Society please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The Dr. Jewel Plummer Cobb Honor Society. The Dr. Jewel Plummer Cobb Honor Society is an esteemed organization dedicated to recognizing and promoting academic excellence, leadership, and community service among students of color in higher education. Named after Dr. Cobb, a pioneering African-American scientist and educator, the society aims to empower students through mentorship and scholarship opportunities, fostering a supportive network that encourages academic achievement and professional development. By honoring Dr. Cobb's legacy, the society not only celebrates her contributions to science and education, but also inspires a new generation of leaders who are committed to making a positive change in their communities and beyond. Will the members of the Dr. Jewel Plummer Cobb Honor Society please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Deacons, we extend a heartfelt gratitude for your membership and active participation in the honor societies here at Talladega College. Thank you for embodying the spirit of scholarship, service, and leadership that our honor societies promote. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? All right, so today we are going to make sure that we recognize an outstanding achievement for the people that made the president's list in spring of 2024, which means they had to have a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0. So all of you who made the president's list for spring of 2024, would you please stand to be recognized? All right, next we're going to, I need to take these off. Next, we're going to recognize the students who made the dean's list in spring of 2024, where you have to have a GPA of 3.49 to 3.79. So all of you who made the dean's list in spring 2024, will you please stand to be recognized? Okay. Next, we're going to do the honorable mentions for the spring 2024 semester, where you had to maintain a 3.0 to a 3.49 GPA. So all of those that were honorable mentions for the spring of 2024, will you please stand to be recognized? All right, for the fall 2024 semester, we're going to recognize those who made the president's list, again, maintaining a 3.8 to 4.0 GPA. So if you made the president's list for fall of 2024, will you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. All right, and for the dean's list for the fall of 2024, where they maintained a GPA of 3.50 to 3.79. For those who made the dean's list for the fall of 2024, will you please stand to be recognized? And we're also going to recognize the honorable mentions for 2024 fall semester, where they maintained a 3.0 to 3.49 GPA. So all of you that made the honorable mention list for fall of 2024, will you please stand to be recognized? Thank you to your dedication to your academics.
Good evening, everyone. As you know, I'm Javon Tatum, the SGA president and student rep to the Board of Trustees. I'm here to announce the winners for our 2025 through our 2026 Student Leadership, Student Government Association. So I'm gonna need y'all to give me a little drum roll before we announce each. So starting off with the SGA president for the 2025 to 2026 school year, Miss Rakeb Rocky Taloon. Congrats. Your vice president for the 2025 through the 2026 school year, Miss Kendra Burks. Your secretary for the 2025-2026 school year, Mr. Jordan JoJo Johnson. Your treasurer for the 2025-2026 school year, Miss Aldine Hunter. Your Chief Justice for the 2025-2026 school year, Mr. Mark Bullock. And lastly, your student representative to the Board of Trustees for the 2025-2026 school year, Ms. Denisha Stockdale.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jaleesa Bokage, and I proudly serve as the 89th Miss Talladega College.
Good morning. I am Kyle Horn, your 16th Mr. Talladega College.
And we are honored to announce the winners of the election for the 2025-2026 Royal Court. So we will now start with Mr. Sophomore Lamal Grant.
Miss Sophomore Gabrielle King. Mr. Junior Don Jones.
Miss Junior, Miss Shakayla Walk.
Miss Senior Dania Pinnock. Mr. UNCF Xavier Cooper.
Miss UNCF Tiffany Jackson.
17th Mr. Talladega College. Can I get a drum roll, please? What y'all looking at? Malachi Reddick.
Our Mr. Senior will be Mr. Trey Simmons. And now, the 90th Miss Talladega College will be Miss Metal Gillespie. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, good morning. For the last couple minutes before this afternoon, really quickly, I hope that everyone was really paying attention to our speaker. She made a lot of key points. She talked about really being involved, being a well-rounded student, which we're seeing. That's why you see a lot of the energy for people who've decided to run for office and serve on Royal Court. That's a part of the entire experience. So I hope you remember that part of it. She also talked about just really taking advantage of all the opportunities. I'm listening to her saying as a freshman, she's going to the Million Woman March. She's taking, and there are opportunities, even at a small institution, you're able to get connected with people to be able to do that. So take advantage of everything. I mean, I always tell people a lot of times at private schools, schools, people don't get their money's worth because they halfway go to things and don't take advantage of everything. She gave you a great example of that. And then the final thing, she just talked about the people that you surround yourself with. Tyrese Gibson talked about this idea of your circle of five. Who are those 5 people around you and how they influence you? And your circle could either be great or they could mess you up. And so you really need to know about those people who were around you. So I think those are just some really key points that I jotted down of things she mentioned today that I wanted to reiterate. So with that being said, I want to ask our speaker, Dr. Jeter, to come join me as we present a gift for her today. The gift is an original print of Foster Hall that was done by Dr. Arthur Bacon, class of 1961. You're welcome. Oh, you know Kyle?
I do know Kyle.
Okay.
I was one of my students.
Okay. Also want to offer my congratulations to our honor students as well as to all students who have been elected. That was just fantastic. Also want to offer special appreciation to the ushers and members of the ceremonies committee because the team of people that puts together these kinds of programs are really great. So please join me in giving these 2 groups a round of applause. We have one additional presentation. When Dr. Hill told me who the speaker was before I saw her bio, I looked at a picture and I texted my wife. I was like, is she Kai? And she said, of course, you know she is. And she just went on and on. We're going to have a support group to judge it now because if you're married to somebody from Kai, and you got a lot you're dealing with. So, but I want to invite the members of Kai, the chapter president, Kendra Burks, and other members, if interested, to come to the stage to make a presentation to our speaker.
Good morning. On behalf of the Chi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, it is my privilege to give you this gift in a token of our appreciation. This is a small reflection of our thank you to you for your dedication today and your leadership. Thank you.
A wood ski weaver.
Just one other really quick announcement. There will be one more selection that has to be made this year, and I want you guys to be involved in that process as we select the next president of Talladega College. So when we announce the finalists and we have opportunities for those persons to visit campus, please, I ask you to be engaged in that process, to have someone that you connect with. Dr. Jeter also talked about how they had a relationship with the president. That's very important. So you should be a part of that process. So when you see that information go out, please be engaged in that search process. So once again, thanks to everyone who has helped today. I'm thankful to members of the Board of Trustees. Our chair has already been recognized. All of the administrative and academic and student leaders who were present. Just double check any elected officials here. I just want to make sure I don't miss any elected officials. Okay. As we prepare to conclude today's program, Dr. Hill will return to the podium for final announcements.
Classes resume at 1 o'clock. Get your boots in that class. Again, thank you. Again, celebrations, hats off to you. The announcements, all 4.0 GPA students will receive an email regarding the date and time to come pick up your medallions and everyone will get an email to pick up their certificates from your deans. Again, thank you. Dr. Wu, you ready to start the exit music? Thank you all. There you go. Come on, Carl.
Stars of magnitude, both great and small, but proud of Talladega is Alpha Laura Vega, is Alpha Laura Vega of them all. Talladega, crimson and blue. Talladega, we will be true. We'll love and honor thee. We'll live and die for thee. Talladega, Talladega, crimson and blue.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time of celebration and achievement. Bless our students, faculty, and all who supports the pursuit of excellence. As we leave, guide us to use our knowledge with wisdom, serve with integrity, and lead with purpose. May Talladega College continue to be the beacon of learning and progress. In your holy name we pray. Amen.